Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome once again, to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday, the 1st of August 2021. New York Times hard level puzzle after this morning's rather disappointing, well, not disappointing, just very easy game, I should say, in the Observer. This one is probably going to cause me much more consternation. I suspect it usually does, and so this is normally for players of a much harder level, and so we shall just jump in and get on with it, shall we? I think you know how to play the game already, so with that in mind, I shall say that this 8 blocks down this square, these two squares here. This 8 blocks off this column here. Only one remaining cell to get, and that's an 8 in that square there. If that seemed like you were saying, what is going on here, that means you haven't played Sudoku, so get to it, learn the game first of all, and then come back and play this, which is likely to be a much harder level puzzle than one for beginners. Likely to be, I say. Don't know, because I don't play the game before starting the video. So it could turn out to be a simple affair. I would just be surprised if it is, that's all. And also, if you're new to the channel, you might notice I go silent from time to time. That's because I'm actually thinking, trying to find the numbers, and when I find one, I start speaking. So 8 blocking across this row, 8 blocking across this row, gives us an 8 that we can fill in there. Seeing quite a lot of pairs. Not seeing placeable candidates, placeable digits though. Ooh-wee. Looks like it's going to be another tough one. Okay, so I believe at this stage I'm going to have to, even though I've only got two digits filled in, I'm going to have to jump straight in with the pencil marks, because it's the only way I can see that's going to help me to solve this puzzle. There are quite a lot of pairs around. Okay, let's do some of them. Okay, there's 7 blocking across here, 7 blocking across here, gives me a pair of 7s in those squares there. 5 along here, 5 down here, gives me a pair of 5s in these squares like this. The 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking up here, gives me 7s like that. Sixes across here make those two squares 6, and also 6 is blocking back along here, across here, so 6s are also a pair there. Four blocking right across here and four blocking down here actually give us four in either this square or this square. Three blocking down this column gives me a pair of threes there, and also three blocking down here and three across here means that three is limited to those squares. Four blocking up this column and across here gives me four here. I said, I saw a lot of these while I was looking around, hoping to find simple numbers, but didn't find any. So there's always a little kind of I'm always on a little roll here, because these are ones that I've seen whilst searching, and then in a moment I'm likely to go dead. I saw some more, I'm sure of it. I thought I'd seen something else somewhere. Maybe not. This one, oh yeah, one, that's it. Okay, so we have one blocking these two squares and one blocking up here, so we know that one must be in this row. Okay, one can't be here or here, must be in this top row for this shoot, and this one blocks this square there. That's it, that's what I'd seen previously. But other stuff is thin on the ground. Okay, so now I need to kind of look for maybe two digits that are in the same row or column that kind of intersect somewhere. Sometimes that's a useful thing to do as well. Oh, I see. One blocking down here and one blocking across here gives me a pair of ones there, I should say. Also, one blocking up here and one blocking across here gives me a pair of ones there. Why didn't I see that before? Strange. One blocking across here and one blocking down here means one is limited to those two squares. Sometimes when you see like a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 colliding, or 1 and a 2 here colliding, sometimes you can get some stuff from that. Sometimes, but not always. Okay. Oh, if I choose the wrong place now, I'm going to end up with a gazillion candidates. I can't even see like Snyder being. I wouldn't even know how to see Snyder here. Maybe I could think about that. Let's see. 1, 2. So 3 is down here. 4s. Any help on 4s? Okay, 6 is no. 9, yes. Oh, this is going to kill me. I know it's going to be a tough one. Okay, I'm going to fill in the candidates, and I'm going to start in the middle. There seem to be quite a few candidates in pointing in the direction of the central block, so maybe we should start here. So 2 blocking across here. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 in the bottom right of each cell of these 3 cells because they're not a pair. The 6 and 3 I put in the top left. That's my own personal way of notating. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocking across here. So 4 is available like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have just a 9 to look out for, and the 9 could go anywhere. Down here, 1 blocking down here and 1 blocking across here gives me 1 in these 3 squares. 2 blocking down this column, 2 blocking across here gives me 2 in these squares. 3 we have, 4 blocks across this middle row, but that's all we can say. Five, we've got 6. Come on, 6. Any info on 6? Nothing. Nothing whatsoever about 6. 7, 8 we have. 9 blocking this row here. Can't say anything else. Yes, as I thought, it's going to be candidate heavy. Up here, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocking across here. 5 we have. 6 we don't know anything about. 7, 8 we have. 9 blocking across here. Now, is there any hope of finding anything amongst the jungle of candidates? The dense. No, it's going to be really tough as well when there are this many. Okay, so let's just go somewhere else. Over here is as good as anywhere else. 1, 2, no, 3, anything or 3, nope. Four, we have 5 blocks up here. 6, 7, 8, we have 9 to get. 9 blocks this square only. Let's go on this side of this chute now. 1, we have 2 blocking across this central row and up the central column, so that means in the corner squares 2 is available. 3 blocking up this right hand column. 4, we've got 5 blocking this row. That's all we can say. 6, 7, we've got 8, we've got 9 to get. 9 blocking down this column here, so leaving us another deluge of numbers. 5 3 1 5 9 3 1 9 3 9 5 3 1 2 3 4 1 9 5 3. 4 numbers in 4 squares. Yay, found something. This 5 3 1 9 5 3 1 9 3 and 9 5 3. So 4 numbers 1 3 5 and 9 are in these 4 squares. That means that we can remove 1 5 9 or 3 from other squares. So this can go and this can go, which is accurate because now we have 4 and 2 in these 2 squares, so that's okay. It's a little tiny, it's a tiny something, but it's not going to be a hell of a lot, I think, just yet, but still. Anything is better than nothing, right? Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Okay, right now I have no idea which direction to go next, but I'll just come down here, I suppose. 1 2 3 4 blocks down here, 4 blocks across here, giving us 4 in those squares. 5 blocks across this bottom row here, 6 blocks this right hand column, 7 blocks the middle row. Anything else? Okay. Eight blocks down the left hand column here, and 9 blocks the top row, so that's only 1 square. Oh, sorry, 9 blocking down this column as well, actually. There's that one up there. Again, lots and lots and lots and lots of numbers. Oh dear. 2 blocking down here, 2 blocking across here, so 2 like this. 3 across the top row. 4 5, we've got 6 we don't have any knowledge of. 7 blocking down here, 7 across here. 8 blocking across the top row and 8 blocking down here. 9 we've got already. Look at this bottom row. That's going to take a long time to get anywhere with. Okay, I don't see anything really helping me just yet. Maybe this is going to be a puzzle that I can't solve. Surely it can happen. There are certainly a lot of puzzles I can't solve of real expert level, not the type that appear in newspapers, but that you find on the internet and in some books sometimes. Okay, 2 block, and in some apps, 2 blocking up here, 2 blocking across here, gives us a 2 like that. Sometimes I have to give up, but not with newspaper puzzles usually. I haven't found any yet. 3 blocking across here. 4 we have 5 blocking across the top row and 5 blocking up this column. 6 can go anywhere. So we're not going to find any singles here. 7 blocking up this column. 8 across this row and up this column. And 9 across the top row and this left-hand column. Look at this. Every number's in there. I'm laughing because it's going to be extremely difficult, I think. This could be the toughest one I've seen for a long time. Okay, 1 across the middle here and 1 up here. So corner squares, we can place a 1. So the paper's lifting up a little bit. It's supposed to be secured down. Let's try and tighten it up a little bit. Okay, right, 2 blocking across the middle and 2 blocking up the middle. Same thing. So in the corner squares, we've only got 3 corners available because we've got 9 here already. 3 across the central row and the right hand column. We've actually got a pair. Wow. Okay, so I've got some removals I can make at last. 3 and 3. I wish I'd seen that before. I would have saved filling in some candidates. So this 3 can now be removed along here. It's still not going to help a great deal, I think, because there's still a lot of candidates here. And 3 is still limited to any of these 3 squares, so anyway, something I suppose better than nothing. 4 we've got already. 5 blocking across here, and we can't say anything else. Okay. 6 blocking the right hand column. I'm not going to find any singles here either. 7 can go anywhere. Usually they're polite enough to give us the odd single here and there when we're filling in candidates, but not today. 8 blocking this bottom row and up here, so 3 possible locations to 8, and we have a 9. And I've actually finished filling in the candidates, and I think I'm going to have to go away and cry because wow. Wow. Just wow. Faced with a huge problem here. Just so much to do here. Okay, you may have to go and put the kettle on. See, even my neighbor agrees. I don't know what she's chatting about, but I'm sure she's saying that Sudoku is impossible. This is going to require me to go through all of the numbers one by one and see if they are either pointing candidates or possibilities for an X-wing or whatever. So this is really going to take a long time. I'm afraid it's going to be very boring if you're watching, looking for the answer. As I said, better put the kettle on, make a cup of tea or something, but I shall have to continue slogging it out here. Well, I have seen one thing, but it's not really going to do any good, I don't think. It's not going to lead to anything much, but I have seen some things very small. I believe so. I'm just going to chat through it now, and if I've made a mistake, I will stop. Right, so here we have 6-5, and here's a 6-5, and there's a 6-5, 6-5 here. So we have something of a unique rectangle here. Difficult to see because there's only one buy value cell, but there is a 6-5, 6-5, 6-5, 6-5 here. Now if we take the one that's diagonally opposite to this, which is a 6-5, now we can look for either the 6 or the 5 in the row or the column where it is. And if we come across just one of those numbers, but not both, just one, not both, then we can remove that number. So there is in fact 6 here, and there's a 6 up here, 6 up here, right? So there are various 6's, and there are no 5's except for the 5 here, which is part of the unique rectangle, so that doesn't count, of course. There aren't any 5's, so I can in fact remove this 6. But as I said, kind of, it's a bit of a so what moment, because it really isn't going to help very much. So I don't think so anyway. So you know, I got rid of one candidate, but it's not really very useful. Well, this could be the most boring solve video ever. So probably you'll have to fast forward it or something like that, or maybe I'll have to remove some of the space or something. If I can't see anything soon, maybe I'll have to hit the pause button and look at it for a while and come back, because otherwise the video will be outrageously long and it will be silent in the middle, and that's not a particularly interesting video, is it? 77654. Right. Do you want to know why Sudoku is such an incredibly brilliant game? It's because when we're faced with awful daunting challenge like this, we're looking around and thinking, oh, I'm going to knock it on the head. But then we see 764. Right, I'm looking for four numbers. 764, 65, 7654, 765. So let me just check. 4, 5, 6, and 7 in 4, 5, 6, 7. That's four numbers. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. And now that we removed this before, this actually is really, really useful, because we've got to get rid of 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is not in these four squares. So let's get rid of that. 5, 6, 7 can go there as well, all of those three numbers. But we've actually got a single, so we can go forward. I've no idea if we're going to inch forward or if we're going to propel ourselves at high speed to the end. I just don't know, but at least right now we've got a number there too, and of course that has to be a 4, and so this will be a 9 and this will be a 3. Okay, leaving us with a pair of 6 and 2 here. Now I was getting desperate there, absolutely getting desperate. 6 and 2, 6 and 2 across. So let's get rid of any candidate 6 or 2 across here right now. Let's do that right now. And this 2 of course blocks up here, so now we are left with 1 and 3, although that's not going to help us because the other numbers are the 4 numbers that we placed. Yes, thank heaven for that. Right, so 9 across here. 9 can block out here. 9 we can block out here, and there's 3 of course. 9 and 3 can block out. 3 here has got to go as well. Okay, this is marvelous. And you know, that's the reason why it's such an entertaining game to play, is because you get stuck for a long time and you think, I'm never going to do it, and then suddenly you see the pattern and its numbers are falling down all over the place. Look, this 6 now is a single, that 5 now is a single, that 3 now is a single. Okay, and it feels good. It just feels good. It's a great game for that kind of thing. It's a relief, but you know, just somehow just excellent. Right, we've got 1 and 9 here now, so 9 can appear. We've got that 3 there, so this is in fact a 5 now. That's a 7. The last number that we need for this row is a 4. Okay, we can do some more candidate removals now. Let's get rid of these 7s up here, and 5 of course. So let's get rid of the 7 and the 5. Okay, down here we can get rid of 7. And let's just do a bit of error checking and see what we've got. So something's not right, is it? Well, we've got 4 empty squares. We've got 9, 8, 6, 8, 6, 9, 3, and 3, 6. Yes, it is okay. 4 numbers. All right. What else do we have to remove? 4. This 4 down here has to go now. Leaving us with 4 in these 2 squares. Can't do anything about that just yet. Anything else that we need to remove or that we can get from what we all have just done, our little flourish? Okay, anyway, I'm much more confident that I'm going to be able to finish it now. At one stage there I was really beginning to worry that I wouldn't be able to do it, but there we go. So 3 down here, candidate 3 can go away now. And up here. So what's the situation on 3s? We've got 3, okay, 3 blocking down here, 3 blocking across here. So 3 is a pair. I'm going to promote it to the top left because 1 was already a pair. This is why I put pairs in the top left of the cell, because I can see really easily. So 1 and 3 is a pair. So I can cross out everything else because that's got to be only 1 or 3 now, nothing else. So it means we can remove everything else there. So that's useful, isn't it? So what does that leave us with now? Well, that leaves us with a pair of 8s here. There's just 2 8s here. Okay, so we can remove 8 in this column now because that's pointing candidate. Okay, 8 up here. That leaves us with a pair of 8s in these 2 squares. I'm going to promote those as well, just for clarity, make it easier for me to see, because it looks like I've still got some work to do. Everything's not going to fall entirely easily just yet, but it won't take long. Right now this is the only 5 in this column now, right? And if you also want to see, you can see 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking across there now. So that's a 5. That means we can go across this row, removing any 5s that we see. 5 gone there, 5 gone there. I do hope this camera doesn't fail or the recording go to pot just before the end, because this has been hard work and I don't want to repeat it. Right, also I see that means 5s are now a pair here and here. Okay, we have a 5 blocking up here, so I'm just going to promote number 5 up a bit just to make it again easier when I get to the end point as well. And now I've got to remove 5 in this block, so there we go. Right, wow. Okay, I am cheered. Definitely feeling much better. Is there anything else we can do here now? We've got this pair of 1 or 3. Okay, so 1, 3 here, 8, 6, 8, 7. So 2 is now a pair also along here. I'm going to promote it again to the top left, because that means I can now see that we can remove any candidate 2s along here, and that will leave us with 5, 4 here. 7, 6, 5, 4. No, not quite enough. Okay. Now there may be stuff that I've still got to remove and haven't noticed yet. Yes, there's a 9 down here. Okay, so I've got to get rid of that 9, and also a 9 up here that's got to go. This 4 also has got to go. and the 4 down here has got to go, leaving me with 3 numbers, 1 6 2 6 and 6 2 1. So that's error matching is correct there. Finally getting rid of at least a few of these candidates on this bottom row. It still looks formidable though. Doesn't look very easy to do even at this stage, that bottom row, but still we are slowly, inch by inch, getting there, I think. What else do we need to do now? I still need, okay, here we go. So this 6 now means that this, now that I've removed other candidates, is now a 2, because that's the only choice, 6 or 2, and we have a 6 here now. So that's that. I can remove candidate 2 here, and up here I can remove candidate 2 in this column as well. And that will give me a pair of 2s in this block up here, here and here. I'm going to promote again, once again I'm going to promote these 2s to make it a bit easier to see. Where to now? I've got a pair of 2s in these 2 squares now, 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking down here. So again I'm going to promote some candidates to the top left just for my own edification. Oh, no. Okay, so we've still got more thinking to do. But this is a great puzzle, isn't it? Very enjoyable, really. A really tough one, and that makes it great if you actually can get there. Of course, assuming that I get there, I'm going to say it's a great puzzle. If I have to fail, it won't be so good. I'm also going to promote 2 again to a pair up here now, because we have 2 blocking up, 2 blocking up, like that. So again, just to make life just a bit easier for me. 2s and 2s. Although we haven't got any, you know, it looks like an X-wing, but we don't have, of course we don't have any intersecting 2s here to remove or anything like that, so it doesn't help that much. Just somehow makes it easier to read. Right, okay, now there's still tough work to be done here. Seven, 6, 7, 6. Pair of 7 and 6 now in the top row, meaning we can remove any 7s or 6s in the top row. That's gone. Those 2 are gone, that's gone. Ha ha ha. Now that that one's gone, that could be enough to finish it. 7's gone here now. Okay, I think that could be the key that we need to complete this. So 1 is now a single there, and then 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking down here, 1 is there. This is why I put numbers in the top left to see them very easily. Now I know 2 is here, like so. Let's put a 6 in here because this is either a 1 or a 6. And let's put the 2 here and the 6 here like this. Okay, so we completed that column. Let's get rid of candidates we can't use. We can't use that 1 anymore. Or what else? 6's have to go. 6 up here is removed, and down here the 6 is removed, giving us 9, 4, 5, 4, 5, 9. 3 numbers in 3 squares. That's accurate. Let's get rid of the 6 up here, and as soon as we get rid of that 6, that gives us a 7. And as soon as we put in that 7, we know that's a 6 there. And when we do the 6 there, we're left with an 8 here and a 7 here. 7 or 6, that's a 6 there. 6 or 4 here, that's a 4 there. 4 or 5, that's a 5. 5 or 9, that's a 9. Okay. So let's just get rid of, oh sorry, 9 up here, that's a 4 there. One number to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's a 9. Is our last number here. Okay. Let's get rid of what we don't need. Just start with this 9 that I just did here. I can get rid of along this row. What else can I get rid of? Lots of stuff. Actually, the 6. Okay, get rid of the 6. That leaves me with just a 4 here now. So let's put the 4 in. And let's get rid of the 6 here that we have already. The 4 that we don't need. The 6 here that we don't need. 6 here. Okay. It actually will leave us with a pair of 9s here and here. I'm going to promote that just to make it a bit clearer. Okay. Alright. Looks marvellous now. 2, 3, 8, 3 and 2. 8, 3 numbers in 3 squares at the top. That's looking good. No, I'm sure I've got more to remove. Actually, I'm sure I haven't finished down here. 9's got to go now. And the 4's got to go now, leaving us with 3, 6 pair in these 2 squares here. 1 and 3 here, that's looking good. 1 and 9 there, also looking good. Now, yeah, I think that was enough to finish the puzzle because there's only 1 number missing here now. It's a 7, so we can place that 7, and that's going to remove candidate 7 up here as well. Candidate 7 down here. And that leaves us with 5, 6 and 5, 6, right? 6 and 5, 6 and 5 here. So this has got to be a 4 because it can't be a 6 now. Okay. Let's also get rid of candidate 7 here. What are we left with now? It's almost done. Okay, I know that from this point on we can finish this. I'm not at all, not in the least concerned now. This 1 means I have to block that 1 there. So we're still limited to a pair of 1s here. Let me just finish my scribbling out here. Okay. Right then. So 3, 1, 3, 1, 6, 5, that's okay. What's going on in, where should we look? Okay. Do I see 9, 7, 8, 9, and oh no, sorry, I apologize. I mistook something there. This 6 means we can remove this 6 now, leaving us with a single 3. And that leaves us with a 1 here. And that's a 1 there. And that's a 3 there. And that's a 9 there. Okay. And that will leave us with a pair of 8, 6 and 8, 6 like that. 6, 5, 6, 5, that's okay. This 9 now blocks across this row. and 9 blocks down here, giving us a 9 that we can place in this square as the people who try to buy old electrical equipment run by. That's what you can hear in the background. Oh, old electric pumps they're willing to buy. Right, if they'll shut up for a moment, I will be able to concentrate and finish this incredibly tough game. I found it to be incredibly tough anyway. Maybe a bit easier on the computer, I must admit. It probably is easier on the computer. Right, we're almost there, come on. Almost there. Just a little bit more to do. Okay, this 8 means you can get rid of candidate 8 there now. See, if you did this with automatic candidate removal, it would be a million times easier, of course. 5 blocking up here, that 5 can no longer be true. 5 has to go here, that's a 6. That's got to be a 3 now, that's a 6. 3 means that's a 1. That's a 3, this 1 means that's our 1. That's our 9, this 9 now means that's our 9 here. And this is our 8. That's our 6. The last number to get in this row is a 7. 7 blocking across here, 7 down here, 2. That's a 7. This is a 2. This should be an 8, of course, leaving us a 3 here. Oh, almost done. Just this one. 6 or 8 is an 8. Done, but I definitely will need to check. Hold on, don't go anywhere, just in case there's a terrible mistake here, as this is a real tough one. Okay, looks to be in order. I'll have another check later just before I put the thing up, because it will be a nightmare to put it up and it's been wrong after such hard work. Wow. Thank you very much for joining me on this New York Times very hard puzzle, I'd say. Really a real tough one. Thank you for staying with me to the end. If you fast forwarded it, I don't blame you, but really I had to think very hard to get through this one. A very enjoyable puzzle indeed. Thank you to the New York Times for today's Sudoku. Please subscribe to the channel, come back and join me anytime you feel like it. Bye bye.